Alright, so this week I decided that I was going to drop the Nurgle thing and I was going to try my hand at making some food. So I decided to make Doritos at a sprue. No, that's not the plan. The plan was that I was going to drop the Nurgle thing to do some Marines now. I made this scout and I molded the legs on a silicone mold, and the body I made just a ball and I sanded it down to make the basic shape of the scout, and then I used these bits that I had left over, and yeah, I'm gonna make scouts now. Nope, not a joke. This week's project was actually my second demon prince for my Nurgle army, and this guy is going to be the one that's going to be surrounded by Furies, and he's going to have this long warp sword, which is going to be the corruption sword, which is the relic, that up until the new codex drops and screws everything up, is a sword that lets me re-roll wound rolls and does D3 damage and is currently strength 9 in the codex. The hand was a bit of a pain in the neck to mold, but what you're gonna do with putty that does not stay in place. The legs, I made them thick. It kind of reminds me of the Terminator armor. I think Obliterators would probably have the same type of legs, so that might be something I do next along those lines. The head is the only bit that I couldn't sculpt because obviously you can't sculpt details that fine on this putty, but I did make the wings on a bottle of dishwashing soap with a syringe, one of those thick syringes. You fill it up with the sprue and then you make the basic shape and then you pat it flat so that all of the lines meet, and that's kind of how I got this texture going. And so yeah, this is going to be the third and I think last HQ in the list because it's already at 1405 points, around those lines, so that should basically cover the HQs. It's this one, another Demon Prince without wings, that's going to be in the background with the Soul Rangers, and then the Great Unclean one that obviously is going to be on the center of the table taking all the hits, but we'll see.